The channel for games, guides, and glitches. Suddenfall here with the guide for Cat and Ghostly Road. So we want to go into the settings and we can adjust any of this that's needed. And then we can hit new game. And then you want to select yes. To begin the game we have to walk by holding left. You can push B to close the text. I just left it up because it wasn't like you need to get rid of it or anything. When the text pops up, you just hit B to close it. So now we can click on the cat, which is in, and then click on the exit. We will go outside. We can click on the bucket just down here, and then we can click on the seeds, which is just here, and the hoe, which is just there. You can push Y to open up your inventory. Do that and double A on the bucket, and then interact with the water, then move over. Use the hoe on the grass, or well, on the dirt pile, then the seed, and then the bucket. Again, you can push Y to open up your inventory. And we can hit the door now to exit. So now push B and then interact with the cat bed. We are now playing as Yin. What a good cat Yin is, but unfortunately he was too tired. So now interact with the ladder to go up into the attic. Now we can move left and hit B. We want to open this drawer and get this silk sack. Then we can turn on our cat vision. You can push Y to open your inventory again with the cat to make it easier. And we can grab these herbs here. And then we want to move left. You want to have the Y button pressed and get the shiny object, which is the ghost earrings. Take the ghost earrings, give them to this head here. This will drop the talisman from up above, which we can collect, and then we can move on. That walking animation glitch is, I'm unsure how to perform it, but it happens occasionally. It's pretty funny. You want to put the herbs into the kettle. This will make tea for the painter, and then interact with the painting here with the painter's mark. Walk in front of it and then interact with it, and that will activate it. So now we're in the painting, so we can walk to the left. You want to grab the wasp pipe just up above here, and then down here it's very hard to see. You want to grab the clay, and then over here you want to grab the drum. Then you want to combine. Once you walk over a little bit, that's a good spot. Combine the wasp pipe with the drum, and then the drum with the clay, and then turn on your cat vision with X. Give it to the bird, speak to the small little frog, then speak to the big frog, then collect the coin that the big frog spits out. You don't have to have a full conversation with them, just A like I did. And then we can go over to the next screen. We don't want to interact with the monk yet. We want to get the other coins that we need to buy everything from him. So if I move over a little bit, you can see the clamshell, and then the coin, and then up the top is the sap. Now we want to grab the clamshell and put the sap together, then go over back to the previous screen and give the 2 coins to the monk. Coin 1 will get us the dragon talisman, and coin 2 will get us the lamp. Use the resin and the lamp together to make glue, and then use that on the talisman. You can't leave while holding the talisman, so if you are like I was, push B, and then you can push A to leave. Move forward till you see the fish, grab the dragon talisman and use it on the fish. Then we will have a mini game. You do have to go through this conversation, so don't hit B. Keep hitting A. And we'll have a mini game where there's objects falling and we're going up the river. So all you have to do is just dodge the objects. You have 4 lives technically, because even when all 3 are gone, you will have 1 life left. You shouldn't need them though. If you do get hit like so, where's an object? There we go. You will be invincible for a few frames, so even if you get close to the end and you get hit like, hopefully I get hit, there we go, like so, you should have enough time to get to the end. So 4 lives should be plenty. So now we go forward and the dragon comes to us and we talk to it, and then we can skip past riding a dragon. The mermen look at us and they're very unhappy. It's X to activate cat vision and Y to activate the bag, which I will mention. There is another button as well later on when we get that one, which won't be for a little bit. Grab the dead mouse and then use the gourd on the seawater. Grab the pearls and plant them in the dirt right here. Grab the gourd and water the pearls. Then if you take the marker where I put it, you should be able to just hit A. And we can go into the next spot. So this is important. We need to stop and talk to this guy for an achievement. It is missable if you don't talk to him now. Talking to him later when we have to doesn't count. I did test that. So stop and just have a full conversation with him, and then we can continue on. When we're here, we can save a bit of time. If you open your inventory, you can grab the gourd out, interact with the water, then grab the gourd again and interact with the bowl. Then we can head left, and these lilies we need to grab, and then just to the left here is a little hidden spot. We can grab the stuff that drops out. Then we can keep walking left till we get to a lantern. Once you see the lantern, push Y, combine the metal with the flint, then use the flint on the lantern to start the lantern up, then use the incense stick on the lantern. Then we can move back to the right. If you stop just at the mirror, you should see where to place the incense, just slightly off the map. This will save you a little bit of movement. Now push the demon vision and see the key on the demon that fell asleep. We can grab that, push B, push Y, go to the key, take it to the mirror just in front of us, and then push Y, grab the real key, and give that to the lady. She gives us a mask that can transform, that we just have to hit LT for. So also give us a couple of achievements, so that's nice. So turn on your cat vision and walk up to the bridge. Throw the rat into the river. and then we can cross the bridge. Use LT right about here, and we turn into the cat, climb up and get the umbrella, and then we can get this mushroom down here, and then we can move on. I like to hit LT and turn into the cat again. I don't like to be the human cat, but you can do what you want to do. So here we have to go to the left slightly, grab the bamboo to our left, open our inventory, combine the umbrella head with the bamboo, use the umbrella on this statue. He will play some music and there will be a spider. We need to talk to this spider for an achievement. I interacted with the thing which is his home and got the feather by accident early, so interact with this and you will get the feather right here after you talk to him. This will get you an achievement, and this achievement is missable, so make sure you do talk to him. Then we want to head left to the river over here. We want to take the feather and put it into the river, and then we want to turn it on cat vision. Take the mushroom and hand it to the princess. This is for an achievement. And we reunited the princess with her prince, because we're a good kitty. Now we can go back. And again we go further back, all the way to the start pretty much of this level. Take the feather first and place it into this and grab the phoenix feather. That will get you another achievement. Even though the bowl looks empty and has no water in it, it still remembers we put water in it. So put the lily in one part and the lily in the other part. This will take us back to the Cloud Man. Take the phoenix feather and hand it to the Cloud Man. Then we want to pick up the stick here. We will have to push B so you can see it better, but there is a tooth in this tree just up here. We want to grab that. Then we head left over this bridge. Grab the stick just down here. We want to grab the stick here, then hit LT. Stay in the human cat form, interact with the tree here, then build the sticks together, so one, then the next one, and then click on it and drag them down to the pile here. Then grab the flint and light the twigs, then grab the black seal and wait for it to defrost and interact with it once it does. Then once it opens, interact with this hand right here, and that'll give you the withered black hand, and we can turn back into the cat. Grab the heart and move over to the left. Take the heart and the hand together and then the tooth, and then hit A on that. Take it over to the fountain here and interact with the fountain. Then take the black seal and move it over. If the camera's not playing ball like mine is, move to the right slightly, and that will let you walk again. We want to walk over to the spirit, and then interact with the Arcana and give it to the spirit. This will pop up a little song that we have to play. You want to hit the bottom left, the middle left, the top left, the bottom right, the top left, the middle right, the middle left, the middle right, the middle left, the top left, and the bottom left. And this will allow us to continue on. This will also get us an achievement. So in the cemetery, we want to get the flint and light all the lanterns. We also want to get the broom, which is a very confusing term for that weed. I actually was looking for a broom when I first was trying to find it. So just when you get a view of the one in the left there, that's when you light that one. No need to walk all the way over there. And then light this one here. You want to grab the berries, and then we want to use the broom on the altar. Then we want to grab the incense stick that drops, use the incense stick on the left lantern there. When it's lit, we can put it into the altar. Then we can use the flint on the lanterns, and also the lantern on the left, just down below here. We can then use the berries on this little bowl just down here. Then we can use the painter seal in that bowl. Then we can use the painter seal in the lantern. And then we can interact with the lantern. We have to get it to let us follow it. It can be a little bit finicky and stop sometimes. But once it's moving, we're good. So now we're up to the shipyard. We need to grab the fish, the planks, and there's one more thing, but we'll grab that one later. Plant the planks into the ground. We need to plant both of them into the ground like so. You don't need to actually walk on them. You can talk to the dragon ship and he will drop the rope, interact with the rope, and that will teleport us over. Open up the vase, which is just here, the one on the left, and this will give us a key. Interact with this, open it, grab the cauldron, grab the painter's brush, grab the wire or string, and then put the string, the fish bones, and the cauldron together like so. Then we can walk over to the other dragon and interact with the rope when we see it. This will bring us back to the other side. Collect the thimble bush while we're at this side again, or thorn bush if you want to call it that. Grab the cauldron and interact with it here. This will light it. Then we can put the water with the gourd and then take the water filled gourd and put it into our mix. Now we can light it with the flint. Then we can use the painter's brush on the mixture. Then we can head back over using the rope. Then we can open this and put the thorn bush inside. This will get us an achievement. Then we can interact with the lanterns and the flint. Then we want to grab the fragment of the vase. Then we want to put that fragment with the paintbrush and then put the vase back together. Then we can walk over here and talk to the dragon. And he will say it's time to set off, so we can set off. Then once he loads up, push Y, grab the red lantern and interact with him. There's no need to move or do anything else. You can if you want to, because this is just a moving section where we don't actually have to do anything, so I chose not to. But if you want to, you can. Once we load into the next section, we want to walk forward a little bit, and it gets hard to see, but you want the prickles there. They're right near the moss rock, and then there's a heap of stones right here. You want to open them, then turn on cat vision. Then you'll see a ghost skull. You can turn cat vision off now, and then we can head left. Again, we want to head left. Talk to the lady here near the lantern for a missable achievement. Continue heading left. Again, more left. Collect the object down here, the bronze knife coin, and then head left again. Grab the handkerchief in the tree when it loads up on the left there, and then we can head right. And now we get to head all the way back to the start. So head all the way right. Keep heading right. And then when we see the chest, we can use the knife coin that we got on it. Collect the cash and the little cat thing that's spirit, I guess it is. Spirit guard. Yeah, house spirit. That's what it was. You have to have the full conversation with him, so just keep hitting A when you speak to him. And then we want to go left. Stop about here, between the box and the drawer. Wipe down this mirror and go into cat vision. You'll see a man. Give him the house spirit by interacting with the house spirit, and then him activate the left drawer. This will give us a key. Grab the coins and interact with the beard. Take the key and interact with the chest over here. Grab the skull, and that gives us the second ghost skull. Stay in cat vision. Now the market is nice and lively. We've got this guy here and the fox, so take the thorn brush and interact with the fox. You might want to move a little bit right more than I did, because I had to walk over to get the fur and the thorn brush back. Then we want to take the money and we want to give it to the guy with the poison bottle. This will buy poison and give us an achievement. Then we want to walk left, grab the poison and use it on the flower here. Turn cat vision on and grab the flower. This will get you an achievement, Flower of the Dead. Then in this, we want to put the oil and the fox hair. So put the oil and the fox hair, then use the flint to light it. Standing where I am will automatically activate it, and you'll be a butterfly. Now we have to enter a puzzle code. So the symbols we have to activate with is the third one on the left here, then the two in the middle, and then the one on the right, and then the door. Then we'll have another puzzle. This puzzle is just a moving sliding puzzle, and we have to move the 3 pieces basically here to the other side by clicking on them one at a time like so. You just want to follow me along, hopefully, and move these along. As you can see, once they're in place, those two need to be swapped, but then those two are right. We need to move this one into place, and that one is correct, and then this one, and then this one, and that is done. You want to head over to the left here, and if you can get the placement right like I do, it was a little bit guess, but I managed to do it. You'll be on his hand straight away, and he'll give you the seal, and you can instantly just start flying away. If you don't get it right, just land on his hand by flying over to it. Click on the exit, and then we will be clicking on the exit again. You have to actually click on the exit, unlike the cat. You can't just go over to it and hit A, sadly. I'm already moving, but the cat hadn't moved, so that's why it jumped. The animation for the cat sleeping hadn't ended. But you want to head to the left. And then we went ahead all the way over to the left. And then we're going to head all the way back to the right. And then all the way to the left again. Unfortunately. Activate your cat vision like I have, and then grab the first skull and go to the left and put it on that guy, and then grab the second skull and put it on the right guy. If you grab the wrong skull, it will tell you that it's not the right skull. And then we head to the right now after they tell us that we're not allowed to enter. Then we can talk to the cat lady. She will want the Flower of the Dead, which we already had, and she'll give us an invisibility potion in exchange. Use it on yourself, and as you can see, other than your shadow, we are invisible. Interact with the door here, and we can go through now. So in the Garden of Shadows, grab the poison out and walk with it. It makes it so much easier. When you see the plants, stop and use the poison on them, and then we can continue walking. Use the symbol, the butterfly symbol on the door, then interact with the door when it's open. And we are close to the end. Talk to Mistress Yarn. And then we can walk into the abyss. because it will teleport us away. Now we're in the Demon Cave, so this is a 3-section minigame, and we'll get our last achievement at the end of these minigames. So it's a memory game, and the first memory game they want you to remember is where the animals are. If you get it wrong and select something else, it's okay because you can just restart. You can use the cat eyes to spot the bad images, like so. Not that you need to, you just need to remember where the animals are, like so. Once you click on all 4, and yes, we do count as an animal, you can start walking, which will do the glitch where he doesn't move, which is quite cool. And then we can talk on him again. This will begin the second phase of the memory minigame. This time we want plants. So remember where all 4 of these plants are, so this is where they are for me. Yours will be in different locations, obviously. And as you can see, we don't need to use cat eyes, but you can if you want to. Then we can walk again, and it'll activate the glitch. And then we can talk to him, which will play the minigame again. Now this time I caught it too. If you activate the cat eyes, you'll see the locations he has placed. Now these are false. You need the cat eyes open because when you watch him, he changes the spots. Ready? See? He tries to trick you, so you need the cat eyes for this section so that way you get all the bad guys. And with that, we are done. We got the last achievement. Defeat the demon. And that's our 1000G. Congratulations. Thank you, Sometimes You, for the code, and thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I will continue with the game, so take the scroll and take the painter seal to show you guys the ending if you want it. Because I thought you guys might want to see the ending after all that work. So talk to the plant and then talk to the human, and then we can exit out the door, and that's the end. Thank you again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe.